Hello,
Hello
guys.
and welcome.
Welcome.
Well, unfortunately, no, this is not a podcast episode or a studios
Nor is it a
episode.
DNA Studios Extras
Yes.
episode. This one is actually really
This is a very
special.
special episode, yeah. So, and a little bit different from our normal ones, right,
Yeah,
dude?
very, very different from our normal
Yeah.
ones. But before we get ready for the special momentous occasion, let
We
us
should
introduce.
introduce
Allow
ourselves.
us to reintroduce ourselves.
Yes. Allow me to
Yes.
reintroduce myself.
Exactly.
It's like, hey, dude, do you remember did you ever see, okay, real quick, I want to bring this up.
All right.
Did you ever see the Digi outtakes for Digimon for the original series?
That one, no.
Where
haven't seen it.
Meliodas Mod is like, he's just like, you know, he's like, cue my power. He's like, hey, where's my power? He's like, who turned off
Yep.
the power?
I remember that one. Okay, now it's all coming back to me now.
They kind of like us when we first introduced ourselves. It's like, let me reintroduce myself. Cue the sound effects. Say, hey, where's my
Exactly.
sound effect?
Yep, I remember that one. I definitely remember that one.
But yeah, so anyway, as we were saying, let us reintroduce ourselves. My name is A. Goldman, or Aaron Goldman, or Junior Half, or what else do you call
Or
me? dude?
Mr. Delicious,
It's
or
not
Mr.
Mr.
Fantastic,
Delicious. Oh gosh, feed me. That's terrible.
or Mr. Seymour if
Yeah.
you're a Little Shop of Horror fan.
That's terrible, Seymour. Actually, dude, I feel like I am more of this one. I am more of Mr.
Mr. Laughs a Lot?
Yes, Mr. Creepy Laugh. Yeah.
Right. And guys,
It's like
you
Mr.
probably know me
Creepy.
right now. I am Dante DJ Lewis, or as this dude likes to call
Or
me, Mr.
Mr. Here, let's see, Mr.
Extra thick.
Yes, I
that.
like to call him. Super chunky.
Exactly.
Extra thick and chunky. He's like soup. You know, like
Either soup or
Campbell's-
teddy bear.
Campbell's chunky noodle soup.
Yeah, Campbell's chunky. Yeah, Campbell's. Yeah.
Extra thick.
Chunky soup.
They do actually have an extra thick chunky soup.
Do they?
They
Do
actually
they
do. I forgot which one.
So yeah, and or DJ Lewis has
Yeah.
most people refer to him, or Dante, really.
Yeah,
So,
just
yeah.
a regular, normal human guy. All right, so, dude, this.
So, dude, do you want to tell everybody what we're going to be doing in this episode? This
Yeah.
is gonna be different from.
Yeah,
normal.
this is actually a bit of a celebratory episode
Yes,
because
it is.
we
Well,
just
before you say that, before you say
okay,
that,
what's up?
tell everybody you have a little
we do.
something written, don't you, Dante?
yeah, we do actually.
So you can tell everybody what you're gonna talk about, and then you also can tell everybody about the
Oh
why
yeah,
this episode's so
yeah,
special.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we get into the meat and potatoes or the best for last scenario, we
Best
got a little
for last.
fun facts for you guys. The
Oh, boy.
10 things you didn't know about DNA's founders.
Hey, dude, you know what? This sounds like a moment where you're.
Oh, you think you're big?
It just sounds like
yeah,
one of those
apparently.
moments.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah. All
But
right,
yeah,
dude.
guys, this is basically like a little fun facts about us. 10 things that you may or may not know about us as founders.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's a
the Founders Hour. It's terrible, the
Yep.
Founders Hour.
So
I
yeah.
found it. It's
You
like,
found it?
Hey, dude, remember that Ed and Eddie episode? It was
Yeah.
like, hey, he's just like, hey, they're searching for Eddie's magazines, and Ed's digging in the sandbox. He's just like, look what I found, guys.
Oh,
Oh, toothbrush. Finders keepers.
Exactly.
That's
I
terrible.
remember that one. Oh jeez. All right, dude. So I guess you're ready to kick this thing off.
Dig a hole. Yeah, maybe.
I know.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
maybe.
Anyway.
You feel like digging? Sure.
It's like, look what I found, guys. Magazines.
I know, right? All right, guys. So here's the first thing that you may or may not know about
The
us.
number you're dialing is
It's not in service.
Anyway.
There's so many dead name references.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get them on the show too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first thing that you guys didn't know about us is that we were both born in 1989.
Yes, we are 90s kids.
Exactly.
Yeah, 89 was when we were born. We are. Although, however, there is a little bit of a age difference between us Sunday because of our birthdays.
Right.
So it's a tiny bit, but not much. We're both pretty much the same age.
Yeah, it's about, I would say you were born in April, I was
Yeah.
born in November.
So
So that's about May, June, July, August, September, October, about 7 months apart.
yeah, there's a little
So
bit of
we
it,
would
yeah.
actually be 7 months apart.
But really, honestly, we're about the same age usually. So
Yeah.
because even though our birthdays are a little bit farther apart from each other, so
Right. He'll be 33 this year. ladies
yeah, I'll
and
be
gentlemen.
33. Yeah,
He'll
no.
be an old man.
Dude, can you still do your old man impersonation?
I thought I did it, but
I
okay.
can kind of do Master Roshi a little bit.
That's about right.
Oh,
Oh
anyway.
man, that was terrible. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. I like do the Obama voice
Which
that you
one?
do. Obama.
Well, both of us were born in 1989.
It's like Mr. President, could you please introduce our founders for everybody?
Well, if I could, I would just say that both our founders right here. That is Aaron M. Goldman, or as the ladies like to call him, Mr. Delicious.
And Mr. President, could you please introduce our other founder, Mr.
Extra thick.
sitting next to me.
Yeah, basically they just call him Mr. Extra Thick. PJ Lewis, or basically just Dante Lewis.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's pretty much.
that's if
Yeah, that's about the best impression that I could probably do for you guys.
Yeah, if President Obama was sitting here right now, he probably would say something similar to that.
Yeah. This is so much fun.
Bill Clinton.
All right, so
I'm
yeah,
a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
which actually,
Terrible.
guys, this actually leads up to the second thing that you guys may not know about us. We do character voices.
Yes, we goof off quite a bit actually. If you ever put us both in a room, watch out. Because it'll get funny.
Yeah, well,
Dude, did we ever tell everybody about the improv stuff we used to do?
we never.
Chunky Willis
yeah, the
and,
chunky. This
oh
is
my
actually.
goodness.
Yeah, we actually. In fact, we actually shot our first season back in 2006, 2006. We never really released it, but
No, we didn't. We never put it up anywhere, did
Yeah,
we?
and then in 2013,
We had it. That was on tape too. Dante,
yeah, it
remember?
was on
That was
tape.
on like cassette tape.
Yeah,
That
we
was
did.
crazy.
Yeah, guys. In case you guys didn't know, we didn't even have mics like this,
And
when
we didn't
first
have a
recorded.
soundboard
No,
either.
we
we
didn't.
had to like sit there and slap the table and like
Yeah, we
make
had
our
to make our
sounds.
own sound effects.
Yeah.
We had to put our mouths toward the little boombox stereo that you used to
Yeah, like
have.
we had to make old fashioned fart noises. We didn't
Exactly.
have that where we had to really fart. We didn't have the fancy soundboard. We have
Yeah,
now.
actually, that's method voice acting. We have to actually fart.
You're
on
like,
the- yeah,
Excuse
you
me.
couldn't do it with your mouth. You had to make sure that you had beans the night before. So
yeah, really.
yeah, so that's how that was. And also, dude, remember the characters that we created? We had Howard Coleslaw.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This is Howard Coleslaw here with
Mr.
Mr.
Bob Crispy Fish Jones.
yeah. Oh, dude, who else we had? We had
Ready Randy.
Ready Randy, and we had like a ton of other characters. Dude, who was the guy? You made a character. You made a
I had
character like
Chucky
Mr.
Willis,
T.
of course. Yep.
Didn't you did the Mr.
Well,
T voice?
he was a Mr. T
I
impersonator.
got kids to eat.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. It was supposed to say I got kids to feed, but it ended up going I got kids to eat,
It was
and we
funny.
just left it there.
You didn't even realize till after we finished
Exactly.
the recording. So yeah.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, guys, we actually did voices. Eventually, we might decide to go back to do some.
We also imitate a couple of anime characters too. Like you guys have heard me imitate Ed. You know, yes,
Yep.
I will.
True.
So yeah.
Yeah. And so this the third one is actually something that Mom wanted us to mention. You know, just in case.
Shout outs to Dante's mom if she's watching.
Yep, definitely. Thanks, Mom. So yeah, we both have high functioning autism.
Yes.
And I'm
so-
actually not afraid to say this.
Yeah, we
'cause-
are actually both disabled. If you guys didn't. know.
Well, neurologically different.
Yes.
That's usually how I like to put it.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, I was a bit hesitant about it, but now we're in a point of our lives where we're not ashamed to have it or claim to have it.
Yeah.
So
I
it's just
I usually talk about it pretty openly. So.
yeah. So I mean, you know, I don't really
Uh,
not too worried about it though. But
Yeah.
anybody else who pretty much has this same neurological difference or disability, don't feel too shamed about it.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, hey, people, you know, people may say that, hey, even though you have this disability, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't graduate, you can't, you.
That's not true. You can't let that stop you.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a really good Toonami thing. I actually wanted to bring up last episode that we did about fear. And one of these days I will play it.
Eventually we will definitely play it.
Yeah, maybe we can even. I don't know if we. Well, actually, dude, we could play it on the laptop. Hold on a minute. We might be. I don't know if the laptop will be loud enough. We can put the mic up to it. So anyway, let's see.
So
We
you
might be
remember
able-
what it was?
Yes, I do.
He remembers, guys.
Yeah, actually, there's a really good thing that Toonami does. Let me pull it up real fast. Here, Toonami. There it is.
Toonami.
And then if you type in,
Yeah, I think we'll probably only be able to play the audio, at least for now.
yeah, we won't.
Toonami Fear.
Yeah, we won't be able to. I don't think we.
So
I don't think
Fear.
I don't think we'll be able to use the. I don't think we'll be able to use the actual video. There it is. Fear not.
Boomstick, we don't have the license.
Yeah,
Fear
because just
not
because of.
speech.
Yeah, so here, let me hold the mic up to the closer to the computer so that
So yeah.
you can actually hear it.
Yeah, I
so
know it
you
kind of
guys
looks like
can
we're in the
hear it.
way, but
Yeah, sorry
yeah,
guys.
we're just gonna play it real quick.
I'll turn my volume up all the way up. So you
All the way up.
That's what she said.
God.
Oh.
There are a lot of scary things in this world. I know I've been scared lots of times. But you can't let that fear stop you from living your life. Come on. When you're really scared, that's when your true colors show. You're stronger than you know, and you'll become stronger still when you face down your demons. Remember, you're unbreakable.
Breakable.
If you let them break your spirit, that means you've lost. So
Oh,
get
yeah.
out of your comfort zone and try something new. Take that risk. Make that huge leap. It won't be easy. Time to dig deep. And most of all, don't be afraid to mess up. You've got what it takes. Regret and failure are an inevitable part of life. What's actually important, though, is what you learn from them. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Know that we'll be right there
Right there with you.
with you.
Yep.
Fear not.
Toonami.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's the little inspirational speech that I wanted to play last time, and that's also a good message because that's kind of what we were talking about, right, dude?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you don't be afraid to do that thing that scares you. Even if
Yeah.
you do have to step out your comfort zone, you never know what you
even-
have.
yeah,
what you'd be
and-
capable
Yeah,
of.
and even if you have disabilities, or if you have, or if you, someone tells you can't do something, that doesn't mean you can't. You just might have to try a little harder
Right.
to achieve your goal. Right,
Right,
dude?
true. I mean, hey, I mean, look at us in the blog. We didn't think we'd make it this far.
Dude, we never thought we would get where we are now. We never thought this
Exactly.
was going to catch on the way it did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. And of course, number 4. Number 4 is our favorite. We both like Gabriel Iglesias.
Well, Gabriel's not the only person we like, though, dude. Because
That's true.
we're quite the fans of a couple of different. Do you know the guy, or you know what's his name? Jay Larson.
Yep.
Which is that's the thing you guys
That
always
guy.
hear when we're like, let me ask you something.
Will you let me ask you?
That's Jay Larson. I'm also a fan of him.
Yeah, yeah. We recently just found him
But
out.
Gabriel, I used to do an impersonation for Gabriel because I used to do the OnStar thing. OnStar, one moment.
So. Exactly.
But yeah.
So yeah, we're definitely big fans of him. Hopefully, we get to go to one of his shows eventually.
Yeah.
Because
Damn!
yeah, exactly.
Right, dude?
Damn.
Yeah. It's like a big, healthy, husky, fluffy, and damn! And oh, hell no!
Exactly.
It's terrible.
It's like the winning movie from Pacific Rim.
Yeah, it's like roar. It's funny.
Oh my God, you're morbid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And of course, here's number 5. Founding member DJ Lewis produces music. Now this is true. I've actually been doing it for I don't
You've
even
been doing
know,
it for
like-
quite a while now.
Yeah, for
haven't
quite a
you?
while. I actually got the interest to do it back in 2008, but after taking a couple classes and learning how to like really maneuver it, I've been doing it quite well. So as you guys,
Ladies, he's a
Exactly.
professional.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So as you guys might have heard, whenever we do our opening intros, that is actually my music.
Yeah, that's his. He did it, not me.
Yep, I made the mess, so I'm the one that has to clean it up. So
Hey, dude, remember remember there's an Ed and Eddie episode where was it? They take Sarah's diary.
Yep.
And they're like, I think it's Ed holding up Eddie, and Eddie's holding up Double D, and
Yep.
they're about to lose it, and Double D loses it all over the ground, and Ed
Double
just
D
like,
lost it all over the ground,
Eddie.
Yep,
Exactly.
I never remember that.
Yeah, it was funny. I feel like that, dude. It's like whenever you do music, I'm just like, yeah, you totally lost it all. All over the table, Eddie. All over the table, Dante. It's like you
That's
totally
terrible.
lost it all over
lost
my
it all.
desk.
That's terrible.
Lost it all over.
Lost over the desk. Yep. So here's number 6. Founding member DJ Lewis hates slugs.
Do you
I
really
do.
hate slugs?
I really do.
Why?
Like it's something that kind of back when I was growing up, for whatever reason, we kind of lived in there. Whenever it stopped raining, we would always have like this issue in front of like our front door,
Yeah.
and they weren't these tiny ones. They were like these big, long, moving turds.
Moving
Yeah,
turds.
just the way they move just creeps me out. I don't even
Slug
like talking
turds.
about them.
Oh,
And-
dude, just think of it as living chocolate. It's slimy. Ew.
Nah, well, thankfully, all it takes is a little bit of that. I forgot that girl's name, but it's like that girl in the that girl in the yellow that has that yellow jacket on, that salt.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I would just take like, I would always make sure that between the months of like May and August, I would always make sure I had like that little salt.
But dude,
available.
you do know that that's really cruel because slugs shrivel up with salt.
Yeah, they
So-
do actually.
Salty.
Yeah, but yeah, not a big fan. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. So, guys, here's
No,
some-
dude, don't feel bad, dude. I don't like those. You know those big cave cricket thingies? They're
Yeah,
like a
cave-
large, really. They're like a brownish color, but they're like huge. I'm not a fan of those things. Like I will go near them. I'm not terrified of them, but I don't like them. They're not my favorite insect.
Right, that's true.
And usually I'm not afraid of anything.
I think
so-
there's also a couple voice actors that said that they don't like those crickets too.
Yeah, they're just weird looking to me.
Right.
So you know.
Have you ever seen a Junebug before?
Yes, I have seen a Junebug. They're kind of freaky too, but that doesn't bother me for some
No.
reason. Yeah, most insects don't bother me. So.
Right. Well, my brother hates Junebugs, spiders, and grasshoppers.
It's just like, hey, dude, another Ed and Eddie reference for you. It's just
Yeah.
like, it's like, don't look now, but there's a cow hovering right above us.
Don't
I
look
feel
now, but there's-
uncomfortable.
Exactly. That's funny.
Yeah.
So, number 7. We're knowledgeable when it comes to computers, mostly.
That's me.
That's,
that's me. I mean, you know the software though. You're better with the editing
I'm more
software.
software based, and
Yeah.
you're more.
I'm more of
hardware.
like the hardware and the technician based kind of stuff.
Now, ladies, I know what
So-
you're thinking, and
Repair
put
me.
that away.
He breaks it, I fix it.
Yeah, that. Now, hold on. I don't break it. When's the last time I broke something?
I don't know, dude. I just said that just because it sounded like it went really good. You don't actually break anything.
Right,
You've never
right.
broken anything. Actually, I broke something last time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Okay. For that, I'm like,
Oh, you think you're big?
Okay. If you're gonna go that way, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, I do.
yeah. Apparently, I thought it was you break it, you bought it, but
Yeah, technically I did. Remember, dude? Remember, I broke the soundboard at one point, and then we had to, and I had to buy a new one.
yeah, that happened.
That was expensive.
I remember that.
Yeah.
But both of us are kind of knowledgeable with the computers mostly.
Yes, we are.
And number 8's my favorite.
Uh-oh.
Number 8, Funimation voice actress Monica Rial helped promote an original track from DJ Lewis entitled Samurai Angel. Now, this is actually true because this was actually kind of like a link gift that I gave
so
it back
when you
in
say-
2013,
When you say
2014.
promote, it's not what you guys might be thinking.
Yeah, it's not
She
like
just,
promote.
Yeah, she just retweeted it on Twitter.
And it ended
stuff
up
like that,
getting
yeah.
an additional 2,000, 3,000 views.
Yeah, so yeah, it's not what you guys might be thinking.
Right.
You know.
But yeah, it was actually during my I Like Stalking Anarchy phase, so it was actually 1 year after that show came out. But yeah, that actually happened, and definitely kudos. I'll definitely never forget that.
Founders.
Yep,
Yeah.
founders, Eddie.
All right,
And
what else, dude?
here we go. Number 9. Founding member DJ Lewis created his own original line dance. Now, this is actually true, even though I've never really posted it just yet, but I think you might be able to find it on one of my mother's channels, because she also has a YouTube channel back in the day. It was shoot, what was it called?
Wasn't it? Do you remember?
It was a cowboy character that's loosely based off of Chunky Willis.
Not loosely based off. Of
Loosely
funny.
based, and I use that term
So
loosely.
these are kind of old though, dude, because there's more recent stuff. This is from like what, a couple of years ago.
This one was from 2018.
So is there any new stuff, dude, that you can?
There's some.
Because dude, you have your own music business, which is something that people might not know. You have your own.
My
Because you didn't have that back when you wrote this.
No, not really. And this was actually
tell people about that, Dante.
Okay, so yeah, this is actually something recent. I haven't really found the release date yet, but I do have a.
You're on Spotify. You're on Apple Music. You're everywhere, dude.
Apple Music, Spotify.
Yeah.
Deezer, Amazon.
Yeah.
You can pretty much find me there. Pretty much known as Avid Mindset.
Yeah.
So you can.
So if you guys didn't know, that's one thing about.
Now that's 2 D's, not one. not
Mr. Double D over
not
here.
Double D. Yeah, apparently. But yeah, I actually do have a independent music label that I'm working on called Mind Driven Records. That should be releasing soon. So you guys will get the dates for that.
Yeah.
Real soon.
Hey, dude, sounds like.
Oh, that's just precious.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, that's apparently precious. But yeah, guys, the line dance was called the Big Daddy Two Step. Coming to a saloon near you. Yeah, it was a character named Big Daddy Willis.
Yeah, Big Daddy Willis.
I know it sounds dirty, but I didn't have a lot to work with.
So, dude, you're also something else you guys might not know is that Dante also wrote fan fiction back in the day.
Yeah, I used to be a fan fiction extraordinaire.
You were a legend, dude. Are you kidding me? You got recognized at a convention for
I did.
Writing fan fiction. You're a legendary fan fiction writer.
Yeah, and the type of fan fiction I wrote was like Sonic.
Let's just say it was a little bit on the dirty side too, because you did some X-rated ones too.
Not necessarily X-rated, but it's in that ballpark.
Yeah. I remember some of the ones that you did. They were good though. You did some
they
good
were.
ones, though.
I definitely remember writing those back in the day. But yeah, I was a young kid trying to figure out what shows I was into and stuff.
Yeah. Most of this stuff that you see here, this actual article that we're reading is pretty old.
Yeah, this
probably goes back before we started DNA. Some of it.
Actually, this was during the second year of DNA. That this article was written.
So we hadn't really built up the reputation that we have now for.
Yeah,
DNA.
this was when we were just getting our feet wet.
Yeah.
So, basically. And and finally, number 10. Now, of course, this one is definitely going to have to be updated because it says, we've been friends for over 15 years, even though it's actually going to be 20 come January 2023. We've actually known each other for 20 years.
It's crazy. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I never thought we would.
The first time the two of us actually met was 2003, actually.
Really? Was it really?
Yeah,
wow.
it was 2003.
Wow.
We were both in 8th grade, and I was introduced basically through your mother. Because both your mother and my mother kind of,
we've known each other for.
She was my speech therapist.
Dude, it's been what? Like, over. Dude, how many years has it been? I lost track. It was over 10 years at one point. It's probably longer than that now.
Right.
Hasn't it? It's a long time, dude.
Yeah, it is. It's still 19, but it'll actually be 20 years in January.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll be 20 years since we've known each other. So, guys, we've actually known each other since middle school.
Just so you guys know that I really didn't do... I used to have a YouTube channel before I started DNA, but I didn't really do much with it. So I didn't really do anything to stick out other than... DNA is the biggest thing that I've done to stick out. Other than I used to call Funimation back in the day. So I was always a big fan of anime, so I always used to watch anime. But
yeah, he would basically bug them.
He used to call Funimation back in the day. I used to leave messages.
He's like, "Oh, dude, not this guy again."
It was funny because I used to try to imitate some of the voice actors, and so every time that I'd call them, they'd always get a different. I'd always imitate someone different, and so it was pretty funny. And at one point, I think what was it? I can't remember what convention it was. It was at one of the. Was that in 2016 or was that way before?
I think that might have been 2015 or 2016.
It was one of the Otakon one of the Otakon conventions that we had gone to.
It was 2014.
Yeah, back when it was still in Baltimore in 2014, and we went there, and Justin Rojas was there, and so we walked up to him, and I went to ask him for a photo. He goes, "Can I get a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Me?" I was like, "What did I do?" And he's like, "You're that dude who always calls Funimation."
Yeah.
It's like
there you are. I know you.
So it was really fun. Oh, so that's also a funny story. Is that Bryce Papenbrook came up to me, and the first time I met him, he was like, "Hey, I know you. You're the guy from Instagram."
The guy from Instagram.
He didn't actually say hi. Well, he did say hi. I know you, just not like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically when he told you to, like come up and be on the stage and everything.
Well, so that was in a panel actually. Dude.
Yeah,
remember we were sitting in a panel, and I was like, "Hey, can I show you the OnStar lady, the OnStar voice that I do?" And so then he's like, "Yeah," and so I got to sit next to him in a panel, which is funny.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
But yeah, guys. So far, this is pretty much, even though it was written in 2018. This is pretty much the 10 things that you didn't know about us, and probably some extra stuff as well.
There's probably more.
There's way more now.
There's probably more we could go into now, but we wanted to kind of keep this short.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it short so we can get to the real reason why we're doing this.
So so now the fun starts, right, Dante?
Now the fun can start. Yeah, yes.
The fun can begin.
So yeah, guys, that was a little fun facts about us, pretty much. So yeah, are we ready to get to the real reason?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, before we reveal the real reason, I do want to say this, okay?
Yeah.
This whole episode is not about us.
Right.
Yes, we did a little piece just to tell you guys 10 things you didn't know, but that is not the reason for doing this episode.
Right.
This episode is about you guys, the audience, okay? We owe you guys everything. Without the people who are watching and the people who have been watching and the subscribers and the outpouring of support that we have gotten, we would not be able to do this, right, dude?
No, we wouldn't have.
There's no way we could have gotten this far. There's no way we could have done all the stuff that we've done. There's no way we even would have lasted this long.
Yeah, like right, the dude? Cosplayers, the actors, all the people we've come in contact with.
Oh, dude, our fans on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, not just our fans on YouTube, but on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, on our domain.
I'm actually talking more about our YouTube fans.
That's right.
I'm gearing this towards our YouTube fans.
Yeah, you're right.
This is
because they definitely.
This video is about the specifically going to be posted on YouTube. So this is about you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
And how much we owe you guys for what you guys have. You guys have made all of this possible.
True.
So our YouTube subscribers, this is dedicated to you. So dude, if you will, grab the
celebratory?
Yes, grab the celebratory stuff that we have. Let me move
That's not a problem.
Out of the way.
Make sure you move it out of the way.
Yes.
So you know what I'm actually going to do? I may actually be a little off screen.
Yeah,
but,
sorry.
I'm gonna do this one
you're
better
actually still
and
you're still on screen, dude.
Yeah. Just do like a little thing over here. Just a little
pour.
Yeah, just a little pour.
You can actually show the bottle, Dante, if you want on screen. Just so people see what you're pouring. You can show it, dude, if you want. You should actually, because that way people would know. Here, dude, bring the bottle over here.
I'll just make sure I cover it up.
Yeah, make sure you put the top on, yeah.
Dude, do I have any skin flaps showing?
No, you're fine, dude. Only your shirt is showing, the back of your shirt.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to...
Oh, you think you're being cute.
There we go. So it's...
No, it's not cookies.
It's not cookies, actually. So yeah, guys, keep in mind, this is actually sparkling cider.
Whoops, wrong button.
You might as well leave it up there now.
Yeah.
I mean, you already said it now.
Yeah, it is sparkling cider. It's not actually alcoholic. So actually, that kind of worked really well because contrary to what you might be thinking, it's not actually alcoholic. Even though we could drink if we wanted to.
But this is sparkling cider.
Yeah, sparkling cider. So, yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, we thought we'd show you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
And we get to drink as much as we want, apparently.
Yes, we do, actually.
Because it won't keep. So
are you ready, dude?
So, dude, what I wanted to do, Dante, is I thought that this entire episode is a celebration for everybody, all of our audience out there. So everybody, including our YouTube audience, everybody who has supported us. If you are a subscriber, we thank you. If you're watching us, we thank you. If you have been with us since we started, we thank you. Everybody out there, we can't do this without you guys. And the fact that we've gotten this far is dedicated to you. So, dude, will you join me in a toast?
Of course, dude.
To our subscribers and to everybody out there who has supported DNA Anime Blog and made it what it is, and also DNA Studios.
Exactly.
So,
a toast.
A toast to you guys. Thank you, guys.
Definitely.
Hey, dude.
Yep.
I think this deserves a
round of applause.
Oh, you're right. You know, dude. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a round of applause.
So, thank you guys.
But a little over 1,000.
Yeah, a little over 1,000. Sorry, my mistake.
Oh, no.
1,000 subscribers. Which we could not have done without you guys. It is because of you guys that we got so far. So we thought that this episode should not be about us.
Yeah.
And it should be about you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
So we thought the 10 things about us would be something cool that you guys might like. And we also wanted to make sure we thanked everybody out there. With saying that, though, we do have some cool things in the works, right, dude?
Yes, we do, actually.
We do have some other special guests planned who are supposed to come on the podcast coming up. We can't tell you when because we haven't had or who, but because we don't have a confirmed date yet. But they might be people you might know. Yes, you might know quite a few. Well, at least 2 big ones you might know. So yeah,
right. So yeah.
Yep.
All right, dude. So I guess we are pretty much ready to wrap this one up.
With that, guys, we hope you enjoyed this.
We hope you enjoyed our special celebratory, celebratory episode here. So yeah, and again, as we always said before, if you love our content, like what we do, and want us to continue what we do.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Before you say that, dude, there's something that you were supposed to say, okay? So please, guys, and you know the Ed, Ed and Eddie thing?
What I forget.
With the squashing the berries, right?
Yeah.
They're raspberries. He's like, you may curse my raspberries to the life of salad dressing. Well, if you don't like and subscribe on this video, you will curse us.
You will curse us to the life of a D-rated anime protagonist.
Yeah, so make sure you like and subscribe to DNA Studios and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and anywhere else any of our other social medias.
Anywhere you can find us.
Yeah. With that, guys. We will leave. We are gonna sign out. And 3, 2, 1.
Stay nerdy, y'all.